Alright everybody, so I just finished a couple of the character, and for the first one that I'm gonna be showcasing is, in my opinion, okay, the best character from the update, okay? So they released like 6 characters in total. We have Subaru, a white-haired witch, Ram and Ram, duo unit, a Felix, Divine Knight, and also a Ladies Man. And out of all of this that I've seen, Divine Knight might be the craziest unit in the entire update, okay? He's not that crazy in the sense that, oh, he has insane passive. No, he's actually a very simple character. And to showcase his full potential, I'm gonna go to Monarch's dungeon right here. Because he has a very special passive that might seem kind of useless, but it's actually pretty good. Now, to get Divine Knight, you actually need to do the survival, and then you buy his evolution item and the unit itself from the shop, and that's it. It's not even a drop. So we're in the Monarch dungeon for Sung Jinwoo, and the reason I'm picking this specific place for the showcase, I must tell you later. But for now, let me increase my money a little bit. Okay, so for my Divine Knight, it's going to be a glitched glorious as always, triple S everything, not max skill tree since I just got it, and I don't have any soul yet. But in my opinion, I think it's fine. Doesn't have any skill tree, but the thing that you immediately notice is that he is a perfect seal unit. There is actually 2 units in this update that is perfect seal, so that in itself is crazy, okay? Now, and he's also going to be 5,000 on placement. Now, that 5,000 cost might seem a lot, but him and Rimuru are both, what's it called? Are both neutral, not neutral, are both perfect seal. He costs 1,000 more than Rimuru, and he deal like triple of Rimuru damage. So Rimuru is dealing 14.1 million, which with Glorious, not Glorious, with Mystical on top of that, while Divine Knight is 38.3. So Divine Knight is like triple, almost triple his damage, and then for SPA is only like 1 second above. That's it. So yeah, Divine Knight is crazy unit, okay? And he's not even max skill tree as well. So he's a crazy starter unit. So let's start showcasing him, okay? So he's going to be hybrid, and he's going to be physical, and for attack effect is going to be random as well. Let me actually turn on the attack effect. So there it is. Oh, my idol is getting south, but it's fine. I'm gonna just max up my idol again since I have a lot of money. Now, let's start upgrading him. He's going to be getting a new attack on upgrade 3 called Mana Reaver. 319 million damage, and it cost him like 29,000, 27,000 so far. Pretty crazy. I want to talk about his passive after I max him out. Keep upgrading him. New attack called Dragon's Roar, and it's going to be a full AoE. Nice. Now, because of this dungeon modifier, he's going to be dealing 20% less damage, but it's fine. And then maxed out, this is going to be his damage around 2 billion plus, and yeah. And he will also gain an ability at the end. Now, this is the passive. He has a decent amount of passive, but it's very simple but very strong. So the first one is called Holy Defense Stun Immunity. So he's basically immune to all stun. The second one is that he is basically turn debuff into equal buff. So like if an enemy or unit try to debuff this unit, he will turn the debuff into equal buff. And then the next one, if buff enhancement, which will make it so that all buff directed to this unit are 2 times more effective. So let's say, for example, as you can see right there, he's not stunned. I have this Dio over Heaven right here, and I'm gonna place it right next to both Rimuru and Divine Knight. Rimuru will be getting 24% SPA minus, while Divine Knight will get 48%. So he will double any buff that he will get. Okay, so that is crazy. And defense bypassing, which will make it so that he basically bypass any form of defense, including nuke resistance, shield, and special effect. And he will also be immune to cell effect, which is this one. Holy defense of anti-cell. As you can see right there, he didn't get cell, which is this one. He cannot be sold or deleted by outside source. Now, When I say outside source, it's the game itself. Because let's say, for example, I place Rimuru here. I select his, I just sold Gluttony. But I tried it earlier. I tried sacrificing Soul of Gluttony, and he will still get sold. So when outside source, meaning that if it's by a player, you can still sacrifice or sell him. But if it's like the game trying to sell him, it won't work. And he will also have this one as well, deal 50% damage in range every second. And then also, because of the holy defense of bypassing, he might be meta for tournament. Because he bypassed nuke resistance, he bypassed shield and special effect. So his nuke will always deal 1 trillion, no matter what type of enemy it is. And his last passive is holy defense of the element, which will make us that this unit absorb element from enemies entering his range, gaining, for example, if it's fire, enemy will take more damage from burn. If it's water, slow or stronger. If it's nature, HP drain are stronger, and so on, as you can see right here. And lastly, if an enemy of that element re-enter his range, the effect are reapplied after holy defense of the sword, which is the ability, is activated. So like if you use the ability, it's permanent. All of this effect is permanent. And lastly, for the ability, it will deal 1 trillion damage, and for each time the target enemy has been affected by a different random effect from this unit, specifically this unit, he will deal 500 billion extra damage, which will cap at 4 trillion total extra damage. And then to use this ability, there's going to be a requirement. This unit will need to deal 1 trillion total damage, and you need to have 3 or more unique element on the team. Let's see, he hasn't deal 1 trillion, so if I try using the ability, ability disabled. But like if I try using the ability, it won't work because he hasn't dealt 1 trillion damage yet. But we do have more than 3 unique element. We have perfect seal, light, and also neutral. So yeah, he is the best unit in the entire game, in my opinion. He is very cheap as well. He costs less than 1 million to maxed out. Even though his placement cost might seem a lot, it is actually worth it in my opinion, because he just deals so much damage on placement. And then for his cosmetic, it's going to be looking like this. And yeah, pretty sick cosmetic in my opinion. Worth the grind. In my opinion, out of any unit in this update, he's probably the one that you must get the most. And to get him, you just need to do the new survival, again, Royal Capital. And then you basically buy him from the shop, right here, Divine Knight, and his evolution item. I think it is one, yeah. Family Crest, and there you go. And you just evolve them. And that's how you get, basically, in my opinion, the strongest unit from this update, DPS wise. And yeah, that's a very quick, and I wouldn't say short, but just a very quick video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.